mic on then,
starting
Frank.
at 120, but according to the website,
And if no, I'm talking about for if we want to field a few TOD questions.
Yeah.
I remember back when they had the Dodge Dakotas with the Hemis.
Andrew's going to stand off to the side and pull his mic down or a mask down.
I'm gonna pull my pants down. I leave that to Milton to take care of that.
Milton impression, yeah.
how did that happen? I heard.
Was he putting his mic on?
When he was done, he started like untucking his shirt and pulling his pants down and getting the mic out.
And standing in front of the machine?
Well, we were off to the side, but still on.
Oh, I saw him off to the side because Brian was here and I could see Milton behind him, but I didn't notice him do anything. I thought he was watching.
He was doing something all right. I'll tell you one thing I haven't screwed up, which is good, is streamed our tests to the corporate house account. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be. Thank you for not doing that.
Are we still streaming on Facebook?
Especially when I'm talking about Milton dancing naked.
The title on Facebook still says Hostech Test Stream. So whenever I watched it on Facebook, it was always saying Hostech Test instead of live. Yeah.
Really?
It's a Haas testicle.
It's a Haas testicle.
Nobody has said a word.
It's had that since day one, and I've had that problem a lot.
Shazam?
So, is there anything else like what's Gasage's expectations? Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other than what we've already talked about. Yeah.
We've.
Okay. So we should stop right now, and then spend some time getting a small video clip of some coolant pumps.
Testing.
I need to be able to send that.
Hey, what's up? How's it looking from your standpoint?
We've got some videos
Are my
we've made.
lips moving at the same time as the audio?
I need some video clips from a couple of videos we've made to pull out. So we either have to play them from YouTube, Frank, or we have to cut and edit them so you've got a minute of video from the coolant videos we've done.
Can you throw them on Zoom and I'll just go get them? Like what clips you need?
Yes.
Cool.
Download them from Vimeo.
In between here, and then if you're stuck, then just forward it to him, and then they'll make Tyler do one and make Sal do one or something, whatever.
No, we're good with that.
Yeah, but it's more important now than it was this morning because we told Gasage that that's what we're doing.
You can walk all over the joint now. You can go out to R&D.
Don't go out of the room, Mark.
Oh, I'm totally going.
Where's this guy going?
Keep filming Andrew though.
If we cut through the floor right here, we can get to Gene's office.
That's right. Get a rope
Actually,
ladder.
we're kind
You still want me to talk, Frank?
Over here somewhere.
Are you?
You get to your
Nah,
office?
it's down a ways. Yeah.
No, this is no one's office. This is like Connolly or something.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Buckle my shoe.
Why do you need to test? This is
It looks fantastic.
the greatest audio equipment in the world. Why are you even testing?
Because we're mixing it.
Oh.
Mix.
Mix like DJ Relit.
This is like this is Patron and
Corvo.
My favorite's Costco tequila. What are you talking about?
this is like Courvoisier and some like Vaughn's Hurricane.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, we're good. But let's follow them around. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So that's basically it. So Andrew and I, hey, we got a special guest today.
That's right.
Can we can mask down on one of you?
Yep.
Andrew, he's already.
All right, good morning. Welcome to the final day of Hostech Live. We're here in the demo room again.
And if we look relieved, it's because it's the last day.
It's because we truly are.
And this may be the first time we've smiled all week.
That's right. But we've got a really special event for you now and a very special guest. You guys all know him, Mark Terryberry from Tip of the Day. So come on board here, Mark. What do you got planned for us today? You're going to kind of make a circuit of this whole place, aren't you?
Stuff.
There you go.
And more stuff.
Good stuff for sure.
We're going to look at stuff. You can tell we planned this out in advance.
I don't know if I want to be so, hammer on the head, nail on the head. What's that? I don't know what the term is.
No, don't.
No, I feel like I
far as
want to be.
specifics?
Yeah, if you were to do it, you'd be saying, look, we asked Mark what his favorite options were. These are them, but for reasons we didn't expect.
Wait a minute, sorry. Can we film Mark's face for a little bit? Because he's got a different mic, just to check.
Yep.
Yep.
So
don't
do you
go
want us to
outside.
say some of that, or do you?
No, I don't know. I don't know. That's what's really happening. We
Yeah.
could, if we did say it, that's
Yeah,
great.
maybe we say-
if you don't say it, then you
How
don't.
about that? Because I have touched on that before with Nelson. I've said, look, plasma machines have so many options, and I know sometimes it gets overwhelming. So we've asked Mark, what options would you put on a machine and why?
Exactly. So I mean, maybe or whatever.
And when Mark told us what he had planned, we weren't expecting, I guess, what he came up with. But I
Yeah.
think you're going to be interested in it.
Yeah.
Yes, whatever. I don't know because
Yeah,
that's
I like that.
unfortunately
He
that's
had
the
some
only
sort-
summary that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I like
Everything
that.
else
It is because
so-
it is a big group of stuff, but they all are related to keeping you running.
All right, we're good.
So
You've got-
we asked him which options, and he came back with answers, and we went, what? Okay.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
You had to close
we
the
know
iris.
it's going to be tip of the day.
Whatever,
You're gonna
5
explain,
stops.
so-
How does it work? The reflection off my head.
Okay, and Andrew and I are going to step aside,
Yeah.
and we're going to let Mark take the show over.
I still don't know what an f-stop is. I'm gonna find out someday. Exactly. Cool. Okay, so we're here. Blah blah blah. They just did an introduction, and we're gonna talk about this. We're going to talk about this machine. We're going to talk about the robots. Whenever you get a chance, so I'm going to end up right when we start, and we'll walk through this, not walk through it. We'll walk through it in 5 minutes in the morning, right? Just to say I'm going to start here, then I'm going to go to here, to here, to here, because there's a chance
Need
it
us
might
anywhere,
change by
Frank,
tomorrow
or can we
morning.
bail?
But right now, we're going to start here, and I'm going to give a
dumped us
little
already.
point, like boom, and then you have a nice pan shot of some crap over there, and then we're going to end up over here. So if I'm going to be over there, it would be nice is if I'm walking over there, then you might want to get over there before me, and then you can show.
No, I'm
Oh, you're the one.
Yeah, I've been doing all the transitions.
Okay.
Well, tell them to be on hopefully a robot.
All right. So I don't care about any of that stuff. I mean, in other words, I don't. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say. I don't want to dictate any of that. What I meant was the robots are cool. So the robots are going to be moving at some point in the thing. So if it was easy enough and you happen to be able to be, if I'm sitting here, it'd be nice to have the robot movement in the background, or that nice long shot. Because it's going to die, it's going to turn off before we get to it.
Just say so, while I'm talking, maybe go get some shots of the robot. That
Go
way
on.
I know to go over there, and Frank will know to cut to some robot shots.
Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll start the machine up, and the robot will be going. And then before we transition over here, as I do the walk down, I just go boom, 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 and I explain it. I point that direction, explain that that's where we're going to end up. That's when the robot's moving, right when we first start. And then we forget about it for the whole rest of the thing until I actually go from here and go bam, bam, bam. And I'm just going to walk down the aisle from here to here, going over stuff. So,
You want to try and do a little bit of it just to rehearse?
yeah, let's do it. So, well, I'm going to start this thing. Imagine the robot's now moving.
So you're not doing this during, you already started it, before the whole thing, before the intro.
Yes. Before the intro, I've already hit the button, or I've asked Corey to hit the button for me, right? But whatever. But so that's it. Boom. That thing's going to stop in 13 minutes. Or when Corey hits the button. Yeah, I might have Corey start and stop it automatically, just so it's already stopped when I get him over there. And so we'll start here. They just did the intro. I'm done. Then I'm going to say blah, blah, blah. We're doing this and that and the other. Great day. I'm going to talk about all this stuff. And then I'm going to say, boom, we're going to end up over here at the robot cells where we got some great things to show you. Done. And then I'm actually going to start walking over. And so then I'm actually going to make my move.
See, that's, well, hopefully you might need to be a robot for this thing. Yeah.
Whatever you guys think. If you want me to do it again, we can do it again. So it's that, then I'm pointing at this crap over there, boom, boom, boom. I might push this whiteboard off into the corner and then grab it, when I need it, which is going to be, oh, you know what? I'm going to need it over here. This is going to kill, oh shoot, I can't put it over there because it'll cover up his chip thing. I'll figure that out. But I just realized I was thinking about putting it there. We definitely can't put it there. And I'll find out from the engineers if there's any good information about that chip lift that we can explain. And I'm going to have to move this table off the back and move the crate. some point, okay, so this is not yet. I'm going to read it over there. What this is when we start talking about coolant stuff, I've got a little cue card here, right? It's off a magazine article. Can you zoom in so you can read that? No, you can't. So you don't have to zoom in so you can read this. We're just going to show this briefly, right? I'm like, look, it came from this magazine. I'm going to explain what it is. And the writing's so small that unless I took my glasses off, I wouldn't be able to read it because whatever. So this is the article, but I'm going to read it off of this card. And so I'm going to sit here like this. And so I'm just going to read this. I'm going to say a sentence, talk back. So I'm going to pull this stuff off. So this is going to be like B-roll. We could have put this up on there. I'm not going to do that to Frank. We don't need to. It's not that important. And the wide shot of the machine is kind of a cooler looking shot. Maybe. This would be good. So I'm going to be just reading off this, blah, blah, blah. That's when I start talking about coolant. Okay, so that was the next stage over. I'm going to put this stuff over here. I've got all my bullet points there, which we don't care about. I really care about the shots. So this I am going to give to Frank. So this is the shop notes. I'm going to talk about this for a second when we talk about tools. I'm going to. What's that? Oh yeah. So some of these are like nice. These are just links. So there's a digital copy. It's a website, but the website's a link to a PDF, which I don't know if you can. Oh, yeah, exactly. And it's just the one. It's just the one page that whatever we can show, and it'll kind of work out because I'm going to go from this to this whiteboard.
He's just giving me a lot of stuff tonight.
Yes. So we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about the tools. I'm going to talk about this and why I think about whatever. So I have to realize if I'm going to switch angles or not. Probably this is just fine. And then I'm going to grab this stuff. I'm going to grab these guys. I'll probably be having to switch sides and then they come over, which is fine. Your angle's still fine, or we can move this thing wherever you guys want. I'm going to pull this guy off. I'm going to start talking about this. I'm not going to be doing any type of how-to on the machine. I don't care about explaining it. I just want to show the pictures. Blah, blah, blah. We're going to take this thing guy off. I'm going to grab this boring bar, same type of thing. I'm like, okay, it's boring tool. Boom, boom, boom. Done like that. Then I'm going to say, no, the beauty of it is this. If you put this thing in here, oh, shoot. I can't do that. Because I am going to have to come over and adjust this. Yeah. Yeah, so this one I'm doing the silhouette thing, which is way easier to pick up on camera, right? So we'll talk about that, and then I'm going to talk blah, blah. I'm going to do the same type of thing with a couple of different tools. And so I'm going to grab that, put that tool down, grab the next tool, blah, 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 grab the next tool like that. I'm probably only going to put a couple tools in there and show the shadow. I'm probably going to be just mainly because they got the idea. I'm going to pick it up, put it in my hand. I'll hold it like this, as steady as I can, and then whoever wants to can zoom in and get the shot. And then and go from there. So, and actually that works out pretty good because if you're zooming in, I can continue to look at him, you're getting your shot, and then when you switch, you're zoomed in so far, my face isn't even the shot, so there's no reason to look at you. I'm just looking at him, and then if he uses the shot, great. If not, that's it. Yeah. So most of this thing's gonna be like that. I've got some props down here. We're gonna pull these things out. I'm gonna be pulling these things out, popping them open, grabbing a tool in my hand, same thing, up close shot. I'll try and keep my hands as steady as possible. Boom, boom, boom. That type of thing. And we're gonna do that. This stuff I'm going to talk about over there. Perfect. So that's all done. Then we're going to come over there. So we're talking about that. We're going to work our way over to the work holding. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to mention this for a second, and then I'm going to skip it. And then I'm going to come right back over here. I have to move my whiteboard somewhere besides that. And then I'm going to come over here, and we're going to start talking about this machine like this. We're going to talk about this for a second. I'm going to explain it. Then we're going to walk down here. I'm going to have a foot pedal hooked up right there to pull those things on and off. So this is going to be a little bit frantic, going back and forth. So I'm literally, yeah, exactly. So it's just going to be whatever. So just whatever, just give up and follow and we're fine. So there is going to be a shot where I'm going to come over here. Shoot, I've got to clean the window. No, I don't have to clean the window. You're not going to shoot through the window, really. So if I come over here, I'm going to say, okay, check this out.
Okay, Mark, like a tip of the day.
And then anything that he refers to.
Exactly. Okay. He refers to is kind of when I come in.
Your B-roll?
Which is fine, yeah, because we were kind of working like simultaneously over there. But since you're doing a lot more, I don't want to get in his way. Like I'd rather it be
Talk to the hand.
like one-on-one, and I kind of stay in the back.
Okay.
And kind of zoom
Cool.
in and zoom out. Yeah.
So I'm gonna mess with you guys up a little bit. I'm gonna talk to this guy. I'm gonna say, okay, but here, now check this out. Look inside the table, see what you see. And this is what I mean by that. I'm gonna have you actually get inside the machine. What I want you to do is go inside with the machine and then see the center thing in the middle of there. That's a hydraulic coupler. So I'm gonna be talking about that, backing out and then pointing, but then it's all Sal. You have to be able to tilt down. What I wanna see are these 3 bolts. There's center then. So this is something that your UMC probably doesn't have. It's got a big hole in the middle, but it's actually got a rotary coupling where air and whatever can come through. Blah, blah, blah.
That was, I was like, why is it making that beep, dude?
What's it doing? You're overheating? Oh, it's got too much weight on it to do whatever? Cool. We're gonna do that. So we talk about that. We're gonna come like that. I'm gonna say blah, blah, blah. There's a hydraulic union thing, which is all part of the system. You can buy this thing, blah, blah, blah. I'm just gonna point to it like this, and whether it's wide or close, you're gonna show it. I'm not gonna dwell on it too long. We're just gonna talk about it.
Perfect, so whatever
Boom.
you're doing right now. It's these cables, too. You got 50 feet from me. 50 feet that way, 50 feet that way. I'll stay close to him.
What's that? As far as how far I can go? Yeah.
Because they're hardwired.
Yeah. Oh, well here, so we'll check that. I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say that, I'm gonna say this. When I get to this, I'm gonna be doing some physical stuff. The whiteboard's not gonna be there. I'm gonna talk about this. Boom, boom, boom. Foot pedal, I'm gonna show this, blah, blah, blah. Quick, done. So then we're gonna be done with all this stuff. We've done the walkthrough on these different things. Spent a little bit of time on that machine, a little bit of time on this. I'm telling stupid stories, whatever, along the way. Then we're gonna come back, I'm gonna walk backwards. Hopefully this machine, whatever, just finished running, or I'm gonna have to e-stop it, wait till it goes. We're gonna come over, I'm gonna e-stop this thing, or I'm gonna hit the buckles, I'm gonna turn the doors, stop it if it's not already stopped. We're gonna open up the doors, and then I'm gonna open up this guy, and I'll have to make sure that the table is in the right spot.
You're going to want Sal to get into the machine, right, boss?
Yeah, which means I'm gonna,
Right when you're done, come back out.
so it won't let me hand jog. Why not? Whatever, I'm gonna figure that out later. I'll figure it out later. So I don't care about running this thing. We're not gonna be doing anything here. I don't have to like show you stuff, but I have no idea why it won't hand jog. I know the door's open, but. So there's 3 things. Let me figure this out real fast.
Maybe you can even go over here.
No, it has to be from the front. It has to be in run mode. The light curtain does something